So let's say a plane feels a thrust force of 300 newtons, and this causes the plane to travel with a velocity of 250 meters per second. And the question asks you, what is the power the plane has due to this thrust? To start, we can identify in mechanics, we can express P in terms of force and velocity. P equals W over T is our original equation, where W is work in joules and T is time in seconds. In mechanics, suppose a force F acts on an object that causes it to undergo a displacement of delta S. We can draw this vector here, which is F parallel. That just means the force parallel to displacement. And if you remember, work is equal to the dot product between force and displacement. So it's also equal to force cos theta times delta S. This is directly from the definition of a dot product. If we replace F cos theta with F parallel, and we get this expression here, we can plug this into our original power equation. And if we do that, we can identify that time can also be replaced by delta T. And this term here represents a change in position over change in time, which is the definition of velocity. So we arrive at our final equation here, which is P equals F parallel times V, where F parallel is the force parallel to the displacement direction given in newtons, and V is velocity given in meters per second. Applies to our example here. Apply our equation, we can identify that the thrust force is equal to the F parallel since the displacement is in the same direction, so it's going to be 300 newtons, and our velocity is 250 meters per second. We can plug both these values in, and then we can multiply the amplitudes into units. And if we do that, I kind of overcomplicated since Newton times meter is just equal to a joule, but either way we get this final answer for the units joules per second, which can be converted to a watt. This is the SI unit for power, so we know this equation makes sense. This is going to be the power the plane feels due to this thrust force. So as a plane travels with a velocity 250 meters per second, the power it has is going to be 75,000 watts due to this thrust force.